Okay, everybody, can you hear me? We're just gonna make this real fast getting the news out to everybody. A little bit boring, I know. Just gotta get everybody out there aware of what we're doing here. Don't want anybody to miss anything. Don't forget the Reddit. I'll trust the Reddit Discord to catch on to this. Somebody will catch it and they'll fly over. Can't understand a word, Nick? Somebody said no. Come on, don't tell me that now. I fixed this microphone. I just tested it. Everybody said we got good results here. Okay, so Super Chat just came in from Char the Charmander, who said, I'm so excited to see what you found, especially since you are super close to where I'm living. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I'd say, quite some things have been happening in some backyards for some of you. You can hear me clearly? Okay, excellent. Sounds like I'm broadcasting from inside a tin can. Yeah, see, that's the trade-off here. The environment I'm in is a little bit not perfect for this, but the microphone works. You can hear me. I'll deal with a little bit of a tin can effect, as long as the majority of you can hear me now. Turn on slow mode, you say? Okay, let's see then. Let me try it. Okay, I don't know how to get to that right now. So I'll catch up for the next stream. Besides, this is going to be pretty fast. Did somebody just say something in here? Hey, Camino. Hey, Nick, probably can't get much today, but excited to see your progress. Thank you. And Jason, too. Sorry the money is tiny, blew my 5 on pics last time. I will make sure it goes to him. Thank you. Critnik said, not even a tin can effect can lessen the impact of that stunning voice. Thanks. Good luck, dude, said Glenn. Thank you. Okay, so... Yep, 10 minutes, going on 11 minutes. That should be enough. Alrighty. So, I'm guessing that a good amount of you do know what happened today, at least a little bit, based on whether you're following me on Twitter or if you caught the notification from my community tab. So, the rest of you, I'll give you a very quick rundown. The day started out with a little bit. Let's get rid of that infinity window effect here. Okay. So, oh god, let me catch these super chats before we move on quick. Mushi said, "Hey man, keep up the good work, don't die and whatnot. Would be bad if you ended up in one of those found footage tapes, eh?" Yeah, definitely. Alexis said, "Hey Nick, thank you for everything you do. You're totally brilliant." Thank you. Troy Baker works and lives in my city. I met him a couple weeks ago. Just saying. Very cool. A new Jack Torrance is up right freaking now? You've gotta be kidding me. No. You... Hold on a second. Hold on a second. No. No. Guys, forgive me for a minute. I'm not going to play this right now over stream. I need to watch this before we go into it, considering everything from today. Just hold on a second. Okay. We can go ahead and watch this on stream. This bleeds directly into everything from today. God, he planned that way too well. Nice job, Jack. Very nice job. You planned that one very well. Okay, we'll watch this on stream then. Very clever. Okay then. So, what people in the chat were saying as I was playing that is that the video description has a new message. In the middle of the other words, just like last time. It never ends, repeating over and over. And yes, that is the flooring of a deck. That's the flooring of a gazebo, to be precise. The gazebo from today, which I was just about to get into. Okay. No, I'm not going to charge my laptop. I don't have time for that. Okay, so let me explain why this is incredible. For the past videos, the last stream, the first stage, involved Jack uploading videos, and then I recorded the locations. Jack uploads, I find. They just turned the table here. Because I have evidence to bring of finding the location, and now there's a video. How very interesting. So I guess let me go ahead and explain what all that was, and I'll get to the super chats after this, because I'll admit that was that was a surprise. But now I have to explain why that was significant. The footage you just saw pertains to today's events because, so going down to about this morning, I decided to provoke Jack Torrance. It's been a couple of days. I wanted to see something happen. I wanted to know if this game was on, or if it was time to pack up. So I posted this image on Twitter and on the YouTube community tab for the Nightmine channel. TikTok, Jackie boy. Well, a few hours later, they decided to use their own community tab for the first time, posting this. An image of a gazebo. As soon as the image of the gazebo came up, everybody flooded my notifications, and appropriately so. I took a look at that and I realized, we've got a gazebo to find. Well, this time, there was no searching involved for finding the location. Jack wanted it found, very specifically, because Jack sent me a personal email with coordinates. And it also said, it is here, now, acknowledge. And it had two images. It had the custom shot of the gazebo for me personally, so I could look at it in full open detail. And it also had this shot. And now that says reclaimed water valve. Well, I checked out the coordinates, and the coordinates checked out. It gave me the gazebo. The gazebo was also quite near one of the locations that I'd already pinpointed for my research, so it made perfect sense. It was unmistakably Jack Torrance. So, I got together with my acquaintances down here, and we headed off. And this is where we come to. Today, Jack Torrance requested that we find a very specific gazebo. The gazebo was found, but only because they sent me an email with the coordinates specifically, as well as another instruction. You can see the gazebo matches, same design, same fence in the background. Okay, so I'm going to apologize for something right now. Everybody was talking yesterday about the audio interruption. Usually that seems like a spooky ARG thing, and I know it. I can actually explain this one away. The version of Premiere that I'm using while I'm out in the field is an old version that has a specific glitch where certain moments of silence along the track will turn into that terribly annoying noise. It doesn't always happen, but sometimes it does happen, no matter how many passes you put the video through. So that's what you're hearing there, is a track of silence. So right here, what I want to do is show you guys the comparison between the photo that Jack posted in the gazebo today. And it was only when I was putting these images together that I realized something that kind of made my blood run a little bit cold. What's the difference between the left and right picture, you guys? Something much, much bigger is in place of the little Night Mind title card that I've got hanging out in the gazebo. There is a figure standing in front of that gazebo shot. Whoever filmed the video that we just saw, that Jack just uploaded, they were there. They were in that shot. And they were gone when we got there. Yeah, that thing in the middle. Right here, on the left. I've got a feeling we're going to be seeing more of that, in some shape or form.
Couldn't forget our calling card.
Okay, so because the gazebo was found, obviously the next step was to find the water valve. When you study enough of these things, you know for a fact that if somebody gives you coordinates and they give you a location and they give you a picture of something that could have something else inside of it, it is what's known as a dead drop or a geocache. There is something to be found there for you. So, we went about finding the water valve.
Located the water valves sent to me in the email. We have one here, but we also have one right here. I'm gonna take these lids off and see if we get lucky. Just as suspected, it is a dead drop. Let's see what we have here. No way I can read the writing here. I'm going to check the other one and then we'll take this back. So, from the dead drop location, we did receive a package. As you can see here, we have something or several somethings wrapped in tinfoil inside of a plastic bag with a note, "Happy birthday." Probably related to the fact that my channel's birthday is this month, which is quite considerate of them. Let's see what we've got here. So, this happy birthday tag? Something fun about it. Was actually written on happy birthday gift paper. Quite considerate. Let's see what we have in the tinfoil. Layer 1, bubble wrap. Definitely something with a little bit of color inside of it. And I was thinking on the way back to my current location, what if this is the clown doll? The clown doll from that one location, that one video, where it had the rotted out truck outside and the coffin on that one door in graffiti. Looking at it just through this, I'm thinking that might be what we have here, but I could be wrong. We'll see in just a second.
I also realized, on the way back, and also while going through this video, that there was, in fact, another video where that little clown doll appeared. And it's quite relevant to today. I believe the first appearance was here, in the video outside, one of the present-day videos. That was most likely taken by whoever was curating the actual Jack Torrance channel, who is probably in need of help right now. So, first appearance modern day, second appearance old footage, third appearance... Well, let's just get to it.
That I've been doing this for way... Call me psychic, or just that I've been doing this for way too long online to not be surprised or be able to call these things, but we got it, everybody. We got the clown. And right next to it, we have what appears to be a videotape. Okay, so this is actually pretty impressive, and this answers a question that we've had for a while. How many of these videos are actually made on genuine tape? Now we have a tape that we have to get into a camera or some sort of device in order to see what's on it. I'm I'm gonna have to do some hunting around to find a connection that has this. But there's a question answered for us. The base seems to be some sort of crystal. That's a unique touch. But there we go. Happy birthday, Nightmind community. We got a gift from Jack Torrance. One part of it, we actually have to do a little bit of work to get fully. But here's where we are. Jack didn't leave us hanging, and we are most certainly in the game now.
And that's where we're left, everybody. It turned out to be the clown doll after all, and a bonus gift. Oh my god, the chat is flying at lightning speed. No, I'm not ditching the doll. I'm holding on to this thing. I earned this little clown doll. Okay, so this is nuts. Now you understand why it's so nuts that Jack just uploaded. The footage was from the gazebo that we went to today. It was just within the space of hours that we walked the same path. And, let me try and catch these. Just kiss the doll, somebody said. No, I'm not kissing the doll. That was down a valve, a water pipe thing. So now let's before we start talking about this, let's catch up on all these super chats that rolled in here, being considerate here, because you guys are extremely considerate to even put in super chats, as well as tune in. Charlie the Charmander, read that earlier. Azzy Osborne, hi Nick, I love you too. Calminos, read that. Jason C, read that. Crit Nuke, Siren, it ain't much, but I'm broke. Good luck, Nick, thank you. Bushi Senpai, Done Whatnot, yep, read that earlier. Good luck, dude. Glenn T, hi Nick, please plug into your computer. I will after this, don't worry. Alexis Walker, yep, read that earlier. Thank you, Alexis. Graceless, submitting 15, thank you. Samantha Goodney saying, I'm so ready for this tea, sis. Wolfie Lover saying, good luck with your evidence, thank you. Anthem of the Sun saying, Cat Daddy, I can't wait to get this update. Stay safe out there during this. Hope this helps. Thank you so much. It does help. The sudden trip was exactly cost as much as you might expect for an extremely sudden trip. Several states down and across. Dream Eater said, I'm sure a lot of people would want to hear you sing. Keep holding out hope for that. Harmony S said, I live in Austin. Do you want lunch tomorrow? No, it's okay, Harmony. I'm going to be quite busy tomorrow now, as you might expect, but I appreciate that, thank you. Graceless said, cough, I didn't put my message through earlier. I wanted to say, let's get it on, Cat Daddy-O. But now it's less cool. It's just fine. Thank you, Grace. As he said, have you heard about the oxen-free ARG? It would be a good way to bring back Dark Arcade. Also, you missed my comment. I caught it, written it again. And yes, I've heard of oxen-free ARG. I looked into that a little bit. Crit Nuke said, Nick pranked live on stream by one Jackie boy. Well, it certainly caught me off guard, I'll say that much. Char said, do you want to do an Austin meetup tomorrow? Again, going to be very busy tomorrow, as you can imagine. Wes said, I know this is super unrelated, but you are the bisexual icon. I don't know if I'm the bicon, as you guys keep saying, but I do appreciate it. I'm just glad I can make anybody feel good about, their life and everything that they enjoy in it. Alec Dalton said, description says it never ends 5 times. So we've moved up from repetition to 4 to repetition to 5, huh? And it never ends. River Song Pond said, hey Nick, wanted to tell you really inspire me. Been watching since Jack Torrance. I have a drive to make something spooky, but my idea is trapped. How do you get ideas flowing for this stuff? I actually have a big thing about that. under my how to make a web series video series. It's click on the green path video. Click on green path and it'll lead you where you need to go. Jamie Lynn said, glad I caught the JT post for you. Notifications on my phone. Always been called the best executive assistant. Here's some change for the heart attack I gave you. Thank you, Jamie. Sacred Ember said, Nick, did you see the description? Yes, I have now. Dream Eater says, friend wants to know if you're a furry. Also, Cat says hi. Well, I don't know, guys. I mean, I am hosting a Halloween-themed furry convention in Connecticut in October. So, yeah, no, there's no way I'm a furry at all or associated with them whatsoever or like them at all. No, not impossible. Phoenix Deer said, I said, oh, how could you? Fine, I'll read it. I said, oh, whoa, what's this? Out loud in Target while looking at journals yesterday, and I completely blame you for it, but I still love you, and this is helping me get over Bandcamp jitters. Well, I'm glad that I can do anything at all to help you with Bandcamp. This one time at Bandcamp? Points to you if you know that reference. Mystic Fire said it never ends. Bay Fong said, Nick, buddy, you're very quiet. Hope I'm not too quiet now. That was probably when I was trying to speak earlier during one of the videos. Nightmare File said, you inspired me to start my own channel. Thank you. I'm glad that I could help with that, Nightmare. Thank you. You keep going with that. Alexis said, by the way, I've been playing RE7 today and called Troy Wagner Troy Baker like an idiot. God help me. I'm crumbling from embarrassment. Love you. Hey, it would be cool to meet Troy Wagner or Troy Baker. I think we can all agree on that. David Moore said, starting next week, I won't be able to watch your streams as often as I have. Just gotten into university. Good luck with your investigation. I'll try to keep up as best as I can. Thank you. And don't worry, I don't think this will be quite dragging into next week. It depends on how everything goes here. Anthony of the Sun said, thank Binks, I have notifications turned on. I've wanted to be part of something you do real time for so long. I'm glad you could join us. Brooke said, hi Nick, I'm so excited you're being a detective. Can't wait to talk later. Since you're in Texas, you should check out Mooney's Best Burgers. I'll keep that in mind. Space Child said, day you upload your first video on this channel is also my birthday. That's awesome. Happy birthday to you too, I suppose. A gift for both of us today. William Christie said, what's the proper way to summon you? I tried leaving 4 cat treats on my doorstep at midnight, but it took 10 minutes until your voice manifested here. You can't summon me once I'm on this side of the plane. And I'm not going to give you instructions to do so anyway, just in case it somehow works. Can't wait to hear what you found, dude. Spooky Bisexuals Unite. Thank you. Drell said, you inspire me to start work on my own spooky piece of web series art. You're awesome, and if you end up in the southeastern part of Texas, I'll buy you a drink. Much appreciated. Miller Gamer Linux said, description says it never ends. Yep. Legend 5604 said, hey Nick, super cool that you're doing a field investigation. I love how active you've been with streaming and I'm excited to see what comes from this. Much love. Much love to you too. Thank you. I know it's probably whatever to hear me just reading super chats now, guys, but super chats are, they're super chats. I want to read them. I'm owed to read them. It's an amazing thing that you guys do, so I want to get through them. And acknowledge everybody that I can. Awesome Hook 1001 said, what's in the bag? Just saw that, so no worries there. Boopa doop 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 haunted doll watch. Taylor Marie says, hello again, just want to say I'm never going to give you up. Oh, I'm never going to give you up. I'm never going to let you down. I'm never going to run around or desert you. There you go. Are you satisfied? Revan, thank you. AJ Space Place said, clown is close to frown. I don't know what this could mean for the future, but I smell a conspiracy. I don't know. The clown is a little bit random for the series, but I dig it. I dig it. Daytona is a beach, said Cat Daddy. What's Clown Dolly's name? I don't know. Should we name him? Let's see. We'll try and name the clown. Yeah, we'll come up with a name for the clown that we found today. Only other question now is whether the tape is VHC or High 8. It's VHC. It is VHC. Found that out as quickly as I could. Mad Fox said, clown doesn't contain a camera, right? No, it does not. It is just a porcelain clown. I looked that thing all over. Vinny Canal said, Cat Daddy, will you do an explain video on ECFA? Possibly. Alex Redenoff said, hey, Nick, love everything you do. Also, Daisy Brown's updating on Twitter in the cutest way. Excellent. Cyberman, thank you. Jason Gray, thank you. You should have a trophy shelf now, and the clown doll being the first of many. Also, greetings from the Philippines. Love your work. Hello, Filipino people. Glad that you're tuning in. Ravin said, sent super chat with nothing in it but happy birth. Thank you. Lurker said, Nick, that tape looks like a VHS-C. Yup, you need a VHC adapter and a standard VHS tape deck to view it. The adapter is easy to find. Good luck. Yup, I'll get to that in just a moment after getting through the super chats. Cow78 said, what if there's something in the clown? Already checked it, no problem. Oliver said, love you, Daddy. I still don't know. So many daddy remarks, I swear. I still don't know what Jack Torrance is about and what's with all the hands and the Freemason symbols. Watch my videos on it. I've got one from a few years ago. It's a little bit painful to listen to, I'll admit, because it's early night mind and I still was trying to figure out what the hell I was doing with my videos. But most of the content that you need is there, and then check the current update video as well as Field Investigation 1 from Sunday night, was it? No, today's Sunday. Friday night. Thank you so much for letting us all witness this, said Emo Glacian. You are a boss and a delight. I can't believe this is happening. I absolutely wanted to share this live with everybody as it was happening. It's the only way that I can take you in the field with me, really, and keep you up to date as things happen. It's much cooler this way. So glad you're streaming this, said Alexia. Me too. Thank you. Skylar, thank you. Devil May Complain said, this shit is whack, yo. Good luck. Don't get jumped by any demons. I am a demon. It's the cultists that we've got to worry about. Thank you. Happy Cyclops said, commence Scooby-Doo hijinks. Thank you. Hi, I'm Daquan said, hey, just curious, has anybody recognized you in real life because of your voice? No, they have not. But it doesn't stop people from commenting. Thank you. Alexa says, hi, love. Thanks, Alexa. Hello to you. Is that tape one of my dad's tapes, said Outer Seven? No. Although, with all of you calling me daddy and the fact that the tape is in my possession now, I suppose it could be, to you guys, my dad's tape. Watching from Louisiana said, Piffle Cakes. I gotta figure out how the hell to say your name. With one thing to say, keep close eye on the clown. Such spoop. Can't wait to see more developments. You're my favorite Bicon. Thank you. Robert Martin said, do you have any concerns regarding this trip and getting involved with this investigation? Only, you know, the threat of meeting that certain brand of Texan hospitality that nobody wants to ever experience. That's the only worry I have. I'm actually going to check on you guys in the chat now just to make sure that this isn't completely killing you. Y'all still with me then? Even though we're just going through super chats now? Some people are saying to name the clown Danny. Oh my god, that's a good idea. Jack Torrance's clown Danny. Danny boy. Yeah! Okay, and everybody's good with what we're doing right now? Excellent. Glad none of you guys are feeling completely put out. I'm glad you understand. Besides, I'm getting to spend time with you guys while I'm out in the field. This is all still amazing to me. HH Girl said, call me Lunar, please. Okay then. Lunar said, thank you so much for being you, Nick. You've helped out with my schizo and depression so much. Oh my god. I'm so... It really touches me to hear stuff like that. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that I can help with anything that any of you guys go through at any time. Really. I think... I know, actually, that everybody else on YouTube really kind of says this when they talk about it, but it is pretty amazing to think that any of the, frankly, silly things and light things that we do has any major impact on people's lives in that way. So that is big. Thank you so much for sharing that. I will absolutely stay spooky. Jack Torrance uploaded a new video 30 minutes ago, said Jim. Yup. Nick, can you hit a T-pose for me? Said Fearless Win. Not in any way that you can see, but there is a T-pose that I made out of something, in the space of an acquaintance while I've been down here, and they have not noticed it yet, and I'm waiting for the moment they realize I put a meme inside of their home. Nicholas Ashworth said, looking for a Super 8 camera, they range from $28 on Bonanza to $220 on eBay. Also with 21 Pilots Trench on October 5th, and the con October's going to be fire for things I love. Excellent. Stephen McCarthy said, I'm at work right now, but I can't wait to watch when I get home. You're one of my favorites. Love you, you strange four-eyed cat overlord. Thank you, Stephen. Hope you have a good night after you get back. Galactic Bun said, been around since your second Marble Hornets video. Love you. Wow. Man, you hung in there. You were there when I was terrible. Terrible and definitely long-winded. Thank you so much. Love you too. Elvin11 said, looks like I have some catching up to do. Love your work, man. Just saw the stream go up and I'm a bit confused, but I'm all for it. Glad to have you here. Thank you. Dark Static said, Nick, I don't even know what to say. Love you. Love you too, Dark. Thank you. Ryuk said, hi, Nick. Sorry I couldn't be here earlier. Was out with a friend I haven't seen in years. Love your work. Stay safe out there in Texas. That's fine, Ryuk. You go see your friend, man. Anytime that you have a chance to catch up with old friends when they're hanging around, you go ahead and make that connection. That's a little bit of advice from me. Because even if you think that things have really lapsed, you might find that things get back to the way they were just from a single visit. It can be very nice. You'll always be a fellow fur in my heart, said the Furry of Fury. Thank you, Furry. Timothy Cole said, we live on a placid island of ignorance in the midst of black seas of infinity, and it was not meant that we should voyage far. Poetic. Love you too. Ghost Reaper said, oh god, the chat jumped down. Ghost Reaper said, give me the spoops, daddy. Randomness decided to put loss, I believe, inside of their super chat. Nice use of a super chat. So it's a truck now, said So Not Down. Yeah, stop giving me crap for calling it a car, okay? Does it really matter? It's a vehicle. It's an old rusted vehicle. It doesn't run anymore. Nobody who puts big old dualies on their Ford F-350 is gonna, look at me and be whatever about it. You guys know what I mean. Hannah Roberts said it would only be right to name the clown Danny. Agreed. Great work, Nick, said Christian. Greetings from Chile. Or Chile. Wow. Man, you guys are coming from all over tonight. Or today, from where you are. That's amazing. Keep up, Narlo. Oh, God. You did that just to see me trip over that name, right? Keep up, Narlathotepes. Narlathotepes. Blah. I blame Lovecraft for writing it that way. Keep up an Eldritch Monster's work, Cat Daddy. Awoo. Awoo to you too. Kay said, I stand Jack and Nick. Love from Ireland. And somebody from Ireland too. Wow. Nightmare Files, thank you again. David Moore said, me again, quick question. Why do people keep calling you Daddy? Well, you see, David, when you hit a certain age, or so I've heard about human beings, you begin to develop feelings for creatures that may involve very light and feminine voices, or very deep and masculine voices, or anywhere in between, and then those feelings prompt you to grow what are called fetishes, and this ain't the time for this. AJ Spaceplay said, "You've inspired me greatly. I'm planning to make a series that features the comedic side of YouTube and its sound would be influenced by your vids." Very cool. Go for it. Moneybags the Chameleon said, "What if the figure on the gazebo is what's after Jay?" Potentially. Wendy Wook says, "You're still coming to the wedding, right?" We'll talk, Wendy. We'll talk. I'm just amazed that a wedding's happening, and I'm so happy for you guys. I really am. Platinum said, "Hey, Nick, change your name to Stinky Pete for the meme." No. Joshua said, Joshua Powell said, "Did you see the hidden message in the new Jack Torrance video?" Yes, I did. Thank you. Worms of Wonder said, "Hey, Nick, best of luck from all of your fans at the Fear RP Wikia. Hope it's not too hot down there in Texas." Nope. Things are actually pretty good down here. It was a little bit warm earlier, but I'm okay. Right where I am right now. Thank you. Onyx Face said, "Watching you while going through some SCP files for, personal research." Yeah, that's it. Thank you. "What musicals do you like, if any?" "Love you," said Alexia. Wicked. Space Child said, "I don't know if you saw it, but the fan art I mentioned during the last stream is done." Twitter. Oh boy. I'll have to look into that. Itazuro said, "Hey Nick, I just wanted to say thank you for making your videos. They've helped me through some pretty dark times." Very glad to hear that. Thank you. Cascaboli7 said, "Worked 47 hours this week so far and been strung out because of it." Wow. This is super relaxing and helpful. Sorry to add on to your super chat load. You're just so great. Bye, Spooky. I like Be Spooky. Man, 47 hours. You're a warrior. I'm glad I could help out in any way to make things relaxing for you now. Anthem of the Sun said, "Can you explain the game jacking the sun vanished?" There's really not much game jacking going on. People try, but they fail. So, things stay pure there. Alexa6 said, "Does it feel weird to be called daddy?" I wouldn't know. I'd be a mama. So many people do it now that it's like, I just laugh about it. It's not creepy to me. I think it's half meme and half legitimate, but I like it either way. BJ said, "As much as VHS, Beta, etc. is used in ARGs, I'm surprised that they haven't used Laserdisc, superior format used in any ARG yet." No. We'll catch up from the bottom here. Then One Audible said, "I'll link in chat. Reddit claims JT is your ARG." No, it is not, and I'll go ahead and clear this up right now. I know I said that when I made one, or when I worked on one, I wouldn't tell you until I revealed it at the end. And that is true. But I also did give you guys one very clear message about it. It would be something that I covered in my Night Vision series. It would be something I snuck into Night Vision, and then it would be up to you guys to figure out which one it was. Jack Torrance is older than the Night Mind channel, and I've never touched it in Night Vision. It had its own video. I can also tell you guys that when it comes to something like this, I have had creators of things that I've covered reach out to me after I've covered them. A lot of them have, and it's a wonderful thing to see. They say hello, they tell me what they thought of the video. You know, we talk a little bit, and, you know, I consider them friends and acquaintances. I consider them peers. Jack Torrance is one of the few cases where they never, ever said hello after. I don't know who these people are. And that's what makes this so exciting. This is one of the few cases where I don't know who this is. And by the time I'm wrapped up here, I still may not have met them. But yeah, that's where it is right now. Asami said, "Watching your streams during the ungodly hours of the morning take me back to crisp autumn nights with tea in one hand and a cat in the other. That sounds like heaven. You're incredible. Love and appreciate you, Nick Knock." Thank you, Asami. "Collab with Mr. Nightmare and Nightmare Files, please," said Chu. "I will think about collaborations after this entire chapter and adventure is done." "Does this mean you're Dick Hollerin?" said Calvino. Oh, I kind of sort of know what that reference is, but I can't remember. I'm sorry. Cookie Cat said, "Hi from Australia. Ignoring study for this." Good choice. Thank you. Space Child said, has Alan Resnick ever reached out to you? I've met the Wham City crew twice, but they never tell me anything about their projects, and I prefer it that way. They'll give me a hint that they might be having something cool coming down the pipe, and that's about it. They never tell me anything about what they meant, and I so much prefer it that way. It keeps things pure, but it keeps things friendly and exciting. Ah, seriously enjoying your voice while I draw, said Shizuka. Oh, well, I'm glad that's working out for you. I appreciate it, Shizuka. I appreciate it, thank you. Lauren said, I love making creepy friends. Signed, a Pancat Mom. Thank you, Lauren. Glad you consider me a friend. Ghostball said, Papa. Changing the formula up a little bit. Want somebody submit Poppy now. Oh, Nocturne Poppy. Wolfman Alexander said, an Abyssal saying hi from Colorado. Thanks for being an awesome night creature. I won't misspell things this time. Thank you, Wolfman. Calmina said, Danny's not here, Mrs. Torrance. And with that, we're just about caught up. Almost. Moneybags the Chameleon said, but this adds another question. Who is filming? Yeah, good question. Oh, that would definitely make it a case of there's more than one person involved in the antagonist side of Jack Torrance. I mean, I already basically guessed that, but damn. Alexis 6 said, have you ever met Becky Sloan and Joe Pelling? No. No, see. I mean, even, I'll admit, just as a selfish, creator sort of thing, I was hoping I'd hear something from them personally after the Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared video. That video cost me so much in effort, in just suffering, in time, definitely in money. I slaved over that thing. That was my pride and joy. That was the crowning achievement of the channel by the time that I did that thing. And, they never personally said anything. It's okay, though, because it was just a bonus. If they happen to see it and say hello and let me know that they saw that. The fact that everybody enjoyed it as much as it did means I accomplished the goal. So I'm happy about it no matter what. Finally watched the full stream. Keep going, Nick, said National Freak. Thank you. Hello from the other side of the window. Michael. Deathly Logic. Michael is a friend and a constant web series creator. Nobody has made more projects than that man. Or ever will. Sam L. says, thanks for helping keep the original creator side of YouTube alive. You're a champion. Thank you, Sam. Calmino said, it's a character from The Shining, you Philistine. Oh, that's right. That's right. Sorry. My brain's a little fried right now, as you can probably imagine. Came here for Spoopy, staying for Cat Daddy, said Lorraine. Super Kitty Pogo Dance said, I just want to say you're awesome. Have some cash, you creepy dude. Thank you. And I do believe that's it. We've caught up, which means that I can tell you guys what the plan is. Okay, so, as you all could see, yeah, okay, we're caught up. Whew. So, as I was going to say, in the package today, from the dead drop, from the geocache that we received, Jack Torrance's gift, we got the clown doll, who I suppose we will now refer to as Danny, little Danny Torrance, the clown doll, and the videotape. First thing I thought opening that videotape is obviously I gotta find a way to get whatever's on this off. That is what tomorrow's adventure is going to be about. I'm going to get that thing transformed and converted as quickly as possible and see what is on that tape. They left us that tape for a reason. And as I mentioned in the video, got another one. Somebody said, yep, I know, I'll get that in a second. And as I said on the video, it's very cool to see that they left a videotape, which means that for quite a good amount of the footage now, we've got a lot of evidence to suggest that, yes, they did use the video formats that they claimed. If they're in possession of those videotapes and there is something on it, that means they're in possession of whatever they used to film it, the VHS-C tape, which means that they probably have a lot of the other stuff. They were also in possession of the camera that was like the Super 8 camera, or whatever it was. They seem to legitimately own the devices that are needed to shoot the footage that they claim, and then convert it, which is quite interesting. So, that's what's going to happen. I'm going to go ahead and try and get this converted as fast as possible tomorrow. That's what we're going to go after. And you can bet the moment that I have that footage, I'm going to bring it to you guys. So, that's what's going to happen. And I'll keep you updated. If you guys aren't following me on Twitter, that's the best way to see things as they happen before I can get to the live stream. If you can't follow me on Twitter because you don't play around with Twitter at all, just keep tuning in to the community tab that I have here on YouTube. That is helpful for getting the news out. That's extremely helpful considering it started everything that happened with Jack Torrance today. But yeah, that's what we've got going on. Do I own a converter? No, but I can get one in the area. And if the first attempt doesn't work, I'll keep on pushing on. Pharaoh King 37 said, "Hey Nick, thanks for what you do. Your coverage of Wham City got me to subscribe and has also made me insufferable to my friends who are sick of being shown their work. Thanks, I guess? You're absolutely welcome. Thank you also for sharing the good work of Wham City." Selfomaniac Jones said, "I'm so proud of your stuff, Nick. I have to go to sleep, but I enjoy you so much. Thank you. You have a good night. Sleep tight." You know I had to say it. Much love, Poppy Nick. Thank you. Alan with legs, said Hayden Worley. Yeah, I know. And if anybody doesn't get that reference, watch the new updates from Daisy Brown. They will mess you up so good. Okay, and with that, we're going to go ahead and call this a night. I've got to go ahead and take care of some things. I got to get some rest, and tomorrow we have got to convert that tape and find what's going to happen next. This has been what I'm calling stage 2 of the investigation, and man, it did not disappoint. The game is on. We are in it. Jack Torrance is more than willing to play. This is awesome. I'm really, really, really glad I came down here. And I'm so glad to have all of you guys with me. This is a blast. Good luck, said Naxley. Thank you so much. All right, everybody. You have a good night. Sleep tight. And don't get attacked by any cultists. And just remember, if any of you are out in the area in Texas, don't go adventuring on your own for this. Leave it to the semi-professional. I don't want any of you getting killed or eaten by cultists. Let me fight them if they attack. For now, though, I think we're going to stick to the cat and mouse game of dead drops and videos. I like it this way. This is very fun. Good night, everybody. Thank you for all the views, all the support, all the super chats, and just for being here for this. This is one of the most exciting things I've ever done, and I'm so glad to have you as part of it. Good night, everybody. I'll fill you in tomorrow after the results of the tape.